everybody, welcome back to my new video. Today's video is going to be on a new website that I've been trialling over the past 4 to 6 months called BrickSeek. BrickSeek is going to be a great website for people like me and you who love to find bargains, who love to clearance hunt, and who love to find great deals on products that we are going to buy anyway. Now, with Christmas coming up around the corner, I thought this was a great time to release this video, just because obviously this is the time of the year when we're going to be going out and buying items that may be more expensive than other times of the year, and obviously this is usually a time of the year when we buy a lot of items, so saving any money is really going to help us in the long run. BrickSeek is a website, like I said, that I've been using for the past couple of months, and the reason why I wanted to do that first before I brought it to you was just so that I could share as much knowledge as possible about this website, so that I could better help you understand how to use it as well. Now, BrickSeek is actually a website that is going to help us track inventory at stores. I'm not 100% how they actually do this, but what I have found from my own personal experience is actually the information that I have found on this website as far as tracking inventory in these brick and mortar stores is actually very, very accurate. And by that, what I mean is if this website, and I'm obviously going to show you examples throughout this video, if this website is telling us that there is going to be 5 of a certain item in stock, then what I tend to find is when I go to the store, there is generally about 5 of that particular item in the store, whether it's on the shop floor or whether I have to ask an employee and then maybe have to check out the back of the store. But like I said, it is very accurate. There has been very few times when I've actually gone and found none of the item. The great thing about this website, and I think one of the things you'll be like, well, great, Steph, it's an inventory tracker, but we could probably just go down the street and really check the inventory for a certain product ourselves if we really wanted to. And yes, that aspect of it is going to save us time and obviously a little bit of money as far as travel. But the good thing about this website as well is that apart from just tracking the inventory, and by that I mean like the quantity of the item in the store, it also tracks the prices of the items as well. And that's great for us. I'm going to come on to that in just a moment, and before I do that, I'm going to obviously have to just explain a little bit about why that particular aspect of the website is going to be the most beneficial for people like me.
Okay, so before we go any further, I did just want to show you quickly the landing site of the BrickSeek website. What you're wanting to go to is brickseek.com. That's going to land you here. And really, I don't want you to focus on too many areas of the website apart from this inventory checkers section. This is going to be your main focus to finding deals. This is just going to show you here the actual brick and mortar stores that you can use this website in combination with. So as you can see, it's Walmart, Target, Lowe's, Office Depot, CVS, Home Depot and Staples. In this particular video, I'm going to focus more on Walmart just because I've had more success in finding things at that store, but it's not to say that any of the other stores don't work. Quite recently, I've found some deals using the Target section of BrickSeek and also quite recently Lowe's as well, so it does work in other stores. I have tested it in other stores. Specifically, we're going to look at Walmart, so you can use this inventory checker to direct you to the inventory checker for the specific store that you're interested in, and it's going to prompt you here for some unique identifiers to be able to differentiate products, the location, and the prices of those products at a specific location as well. Now, before we go any further, I obviously need to kind of go through the background of why this website is going to help us specifically find great deals on products, and that is going to be because of something called unmarked clearance. So I do just need to touch on clearance and the ins and outs of that first before we go any further, and that's really going to help you better understand why this website is going to be great for us to use.
A lot of items after maybe big holidays or maybe just after a certain amount of time after that season's passed, a product might go on sale, it might then end up in clearance. And obviously a lot of the time, the majority of clearance items in these big stores are actually visibly marked as such. They might be in a certain area of the store. In Walmart, obviously you have those big inflatable balloons with the clearance kind of highlighted bold words on them, so you know exactly where to go to find the clearance items. Or they might be located within the aisles in the separate departments, but they might have those bright yellow tags on them so that you know specifically that that item is on clearance. And that's all well and good, because for the majority of the customers, they're going to be walking into these specific departments and they're going to really know firsthand that, okay, this item here is definitely on clearance, and obviously it's going to catch the customer's eye, it's going to entice them to buy the product, and eventually that item will probably sell out a lot faster than some of the regularly priced merchandise, which is the whole point of clearance items. It helps big stores who are going to otherwise maybe lose some of their profit on items that aren't moving as fast to get rid of those and at least just get a little bit of money out of that item, just to kind of get back some of the floor space, and so they can obviously rotate the inventory into a new season, or just in general because that product might not be moving as well as others. And this works obviously very well to the retailer's advantage, but what you will actually find, and using this website as well highlights this quite considerably more than I originally believed it to be, is actually there are a lot of items in these big stores that are not marked as clearance. So to the average customer walking into the store, you would have no idea that a certain item is actually on clearance when it has actually in fact in the store's system been marked as such. It may just be that there hasn't been enough time to be able to clearance mark all of the products. It may have been lost within a few other products as well. It may just not have been located by the employees, so it may be that it's just not being pulled out to be marked. There are probably a lot more reasons than I've just mentioned there as to why some items may be unmarked clearance. And the reason why these unmarked clearance items are going to be more beneficial to us is because for the majority of the population walking into the store, they're not going to know about this website, and they're maybe not going to know about the concept of unmarked clearance, and therefore they're not going to be looking out for these items unless, say for example, they just happen to pick up an item that they're interested in, and when they ring it up at the register it just so happens to be considerably marked down in price, and that's, you know, that's great for them. This website is going to help us find those products that are much more obviously reduced in price and maybe not marked as such in the store. And the reason why this is helpful to us is because in general, when a product is actually put on clearance, the initial clearance price may not be too much dissimilar from the actual retail price that it was originally being sold for. But over time, what actually happens is if a product is not moving and it's on clearance, you will find in the next couple of days, weeks, maybe even up to a month, the product will begin to depreciate in price on clearance. So it may start off at $100, for example. It might then go down to $80. If it's still not moving, then it might go down to $60, $30, and so on, until it becomes a really fantastic deal, and maybe it's got 90% off the item. And the reason why this is helpful to us is because if customers are not made aware that the item is on clearance to start with, then they're not going to be buying the item before the price goes down to a considerable level. So if these items are not marked as such, they're not going to be enticing the regular customer. Those customers are not going to know that it may be on clearance, so they're going to bypass the product, and therefore it leaves it open to us. It gives us more opportunity to be able to search out these items that are on the shelf, marked in the system as clearance, but not obvious to the average customer, and therefore the price will depreciate, and we can pick up these items after a certain amount of time when that product has really reached its full potential.
So coming back to BrickSeek here, I did just want to obviously use that knowledge that we've just gained about unmarked clearance, and I'm sure that you can start to see now why having BrickSeek on our side and being able to identify unmarked clearance that a regular customer wouldn't be able to identify other than maybe opportunistically picking up a product and it just so happening to be much less when they get to the register. Obviously BrickSeek is going to help us to work out what those products are beforehand, so that we have a much better scope or a much better idea of the products that are actually much less than their marked price in store. It's going to allow us to either identify those products straight away, but it's also going to allow us to track the progress of the clearance over time of unmarked products, and because like I said before, over time that unmarked product will go down further and further in value over a time period. If it's not marked as clearance, then people aren't really going to buy all the inventory before the product really reaches its full potential as far as being its lowest price on clearance. So that's kind of the idea behind unmarked clearance, and how BrickSeek is going to help us to do that is going to be by some unique identifiers that are going to allow us to search for these products, or products that we're interested in, or products that we maybe already know unmarked clearance that other people have found that have allowed us to be able to search them in our own locations to see if we can grab the deals where we are as well. So as you will see with this Walmart inventory checker, they allow us to search by 2 unique identifiers, which is the SKU code and the UPC code, which I'm going to go a little bit more into detail about in just a moment. But essentially, a UPC code is more of a universal code for a specific product, which generally is featured in multiple different stores. The SKU code, as far as Walmart, which uses a SKU code is more specific to the actual store itself and their inventory tracking system, which is going to be much more beneficial for us specifically using BrickSeek, because it's really going to locate that product at that particular store, in that particular location, at that particular price, whatever it may be. So as you can see here, Walmart specifically uses a SKU code. If you go to Target, they actually use something called a DPCI, which is just another way of them kind of identifying that particular product in that particular store, and the inventory levels of that particular product and its price. As you can see, Lowe's uses just a product number to do that same job. Office Depot uses an item number, so it does vary via store, but what we're really interested in here is actually the unique identifier of the product, which is going to track the inventory in that specific store.
And in this video, I'm going to be showing you some of the different items that I've managed to pick up, from the laptops that you see here behind me to TVs. We got a $400 gazebo in the back garden that we got for about $49. We've got a whole patio set, we got a sofa. I'm sure there's other things that I can't remember now, but like I said, I've been using this app for the last 4 to 6 months, and these are the kind of great, fantastic deals that I've been finding on this particular site, and it's been helping me to locate these deals in the store. It's quite ridiculous actually, the amount of things that you wouldn't even realise were actually on unmarked clearance, and that's why I wanted to highlight that in this video. The main example I wanted to show you today, and the example I'm going to be kind of showing you online as well, is these laptops in specifically. These laptops, we managed to pick up 11 in total. They weren't all out in the front of the store, they were actually out the back as well. Because these are electronics, and you'll find this maybe if you do find some TV deals or laptop deals, and maybe on BrickSeek it tells you there's a lot in stock, and when you go to the store you can't really find them. There's a lot less space in the electronics department generally in Walmart, and therefore a lot of their products are actually kept in the back. You might just find that boxes are kept out the front, but the actual main stock you have to ask for, and that really helped us in the case of these laptops. So these are the HP Streambooks, and they are the HP Chromebooks as well. And like I said, we managed to get between us about 11 of these, which are obviously great for Christmas presents. These were significantly cheaper in price. They were about 75% off. I think the Streambooks started out at about $179.99, and these were reduced to, I think the price was $49, and the Chromebooks were originally $259.99, and we managed to pick these up for $69. So it was an absolute great bargain. Now, it just so happened that me and my husband actually just found these kind of really randomly. We weren't actually expecting to find them. We hadn't heard about the deal. We were actually just scanning some of the items in the store and just happened to find that these were on sale, and then obviously we went to kind of look, scope them out at different stores to see if we could find any more stock for them, and we did actually manage to come across them. Obviously when you first start off using this website, you're maybe not going to be able to find deals as easily as that, and that's why in this next clip I'm going to show you how you can actually go about finding deals.
Okay, so on that particular note, it really doesn't matter where you get your information from, whether you get it direct from the members area on BrickSeek if you do choose to be a member, or if you maybe follow people on Instagram that look for clearance deals like this a lot and you get the SKU numbers off them, or whether you maybe just kind of proactively go to the store and you find the SKU numbers of certain items. If you want to find those directly from using the BrickSeek website, you can do that as well. If you want to go maybe on the Walmart app, or if you want to go on Walmart online, you can also find the SKU numbers for products that way and track product prices that way as well. So for example, I'm just going to show you something that I already know is on unmarked clearance in a lot lot of stores, and that is going to be this Blackstone 36-inch griddle cooking station. I just wanted to quickly show you how you might find the SKU on Walmart online, and that is actually by going into the URL of the product itself, and it's going to be these last couple of numbers here in the URL. That's going to be your SKU number for the product, so you can copy it directly from there. You might be led to believe that it might be this number. It isn't. It's just the one in the URL of the product. So this product is the Blackstone 36-inch griddle cooking station. This is a really good example of an unmarked clearance product. In a lot of stores, yes, it is on clearance. However, you wouldn't know it really from the website itself because it just looks like it's almost like the regular price of the item but slightly reduced. You wouldn't know, but this product is actually around about a $500 item, so even this price here is considerably reduced in comparison. Now, obviously, it's the end of summer, so products like these, by their very nature, are going to go on sale anyway just because we're changing seasons. So if you were interested in this particular griddle, because I am aware that it is on unmarked clearance, at a significantly reduced price to the $247 online, this is a good example to show you guys. So what you could do is you could just copy the SKU code from the URL like I just showed you there, but you could also get the information for the SKU code on BrickSeek itself. And to do that, all you would do is you go to the Walmart inventory checker, and you can do this on Target, Lowe's, whichever brick and mortar site you want to go to, and you should see something that says need help finding a SKU, search here. So you can click search here and you can type in some quick notes. So Blackstone griddle, we're going to do a quick search for it. I know it's going to be the 36-inch griddle cooking station just because I personally know, and obviously you can see that the SKU is there, but you can click on it as well. So once you click on it, it's going to input the information. Now, I just know specifically in this location, at this zip code, we are going to find an unmarked clearance price. And so that's why I've just put this in for your kind of, just so you can see exactly what I mean by the different prices depending on different locations. So it's going to show a little bit about the product here. It's going to show you what the recommended retail price is for it. So like I said, that usually is about a $500 product, which is crazy. At the moment it is on sale, clearance in a lot of different places just because we are out of season for particular grilling products like this. So we can see that at the moment it's about $247, just like it was on the Walmart online. And we can kind of go through and we can see, well, actually these stores, it looks like it's much cheaper. So as you can see here, the Walmart Supercenter in Secaucus, New Jersey, there it looks like there's 2 left in stock and they have a price of $100, which obviously you wouldn't be led to believe it was $100 just because we are aware as far as Walmart goes that it should be about $247. In Garfield it looks like it's $150. But in the rest of New Jersey, Keene, Teterboro, North Bergen, looks like we've got that regular price of $247. So as you can see, it can differ really from store to store in the same location. These stores are relatively close to one another, but as you can see, if you go to Keene, it's going to be $247. If you go a little bit up the road to Secaucus, it's probably going to be $100. And it looks like there's 2 left in stock there, so you've got a good chance of going to that particular store and finding it at that $100. Now, when you go into the store, and this is why it's unmarked clearance, the signage for that particular product might still say that it's $247, but actually when you scan that particular product up at the register, it's in the system, it is going to ring up for $100. I have never once to this day had an issue where I have gone into the store and made sure that it is definitely the product that I'm finding on BrickSeek, so the SKU and everything matches for the product, and it not have matched the price on BrickSeek. So I really wouldn't be worried going into this Secaucus store and finding that it's $247. There is like a 99% chance that it's going to be this $100. Like I said, I haven't ever had any differentiation in price before at all using BrickSeek. So if I go into this store and those 2 grills are there, we're going to be paying $100 for them, which is fantastic because if we were to go maybe 15 minutes up the road, which may be a little bit closer to us, we might be paying more than double the price for literally the same product, which is crazy. So you might be thinking, well, Steph, I'm a little bit still unsure. I don't want to 100% take your word for the fact that, you know, maybe if I go in and it says it's $247, I'm a little bit nervous because I don't want to go with what is marked as a $247 product to the register. how can I guarantee, or how can I check for myself that the price is definitely what it should be on BrickSeek? And I'm going to show you in a moment how you can use the Walmart app itself to be able to double check the prices on BrickSeek. And I do just want to put a disclaimer here. Like I said, majority of the time I haven't had an issue with a price being different in store, as long as everything matches as far as the SKU code, the item, etc. The price is always, as far as I'm aware, the same on BrickSeek as it is in store. If you ever have any sort of difference between the two, never say to an employee, well, look, it says this on BrickSeek, because that's really not going to work out for you. And I believe even in the terms and conditions of BrickSeek, they say, don't use BrickSeek as, in-stone evidence of a price for a product. But what I did want to share with you is that you should really be reasonably comfortable, as long as you're following all the rules, making sure that the product definitely matches, that the price should be the same as what you're seeing on BrickSeek, which is really good for us. Now I'm going to kind of just quickly scoot over to a screen grab of the Walmart app, and I'm going to be showing you how you can barcode check on the Walmart app any product in Walmart, and that will also give you a good price check for a specific store and making sure it matches the price on BrickSeek as well. Okay, so there's some really important things when you first download the Walmart app, and you have to download the Walmart app because this is going to allow you to use it whilst you're in store to price check items that you think may be on clearance, or to check the price that you maybe have seen on BrickSeek to make sure it is the price you're seeing there. It also just allows you to opportunistically go around and scan items just to see maybe if they are a lower price than what they are marked. You can also even in the clearance section, if you know a product is on clearance, you can even scan that clearance price to see if it's actually gone down further than what it is actually currently marked at. So there's a few different reasons why you would want to download the Walmart app for sure. So when you first open the Walmart app, the front page is going to load, which is what it shows at the moment, and then you're also going to make sure that you open the app only when you actually get into the store, and that allows something called the Walmart App Store Assistant to load. It's basically going to recognize your location, and so you are going to have location services turned on to, for this to work properly and for you to actually be able to use it to the advantage that we need to use it to. Once it recognizes you're in a specific location, it's going to load the store assistant, so you're going to basically be getting exact information, accurate information from the actual store direct to your app. So it means that when you go and scan an item in that store, you're going to be getting accurate information of the price and the location of that item at that specific store, which is why the store assistant is really important. You're then going to be using the barcode function scanning feature, which you can access directly from the home page, which is going to be next to the search bar, or you're going to be able to go into the services section and actually directly click on barcode scanning, and that's going to then take you to another page, which is obviously going to give you a barcode scanner. You're going to be able to aim that scanner at the barcode that is on any product in Walmart, and it's going to load that product in the app and give you store specific information. Now obviously the screen grab I have got, just because I'm not currently in Walmart right now, obviously isn't going to give us the price in this screen grab directly what you would see in store if the store assistant was loaded, but this is just so that you are fully aware that you need to make sure that you have your app directed at your store and not to walmart.com. So if you see the pink underlined tab here which says at your store, make sure it is selected on that and not walmart.com, so that you're getting accurate prices at the location you're at and not from walmart.com. That's the biggest thing that I can recommend for you. So as long as you follow those steps in the Walmart app, which is making sure that you load the app only when you get to the store, so the store assistant loads, and also making sure that you are scanning prices and having the at your store tab selected rather than walmart.com selected, those things are really going to help you succeed as far as using the Walmart app in combination with BrickSeek.
So these are definitely the things that you need to know. This is obviously kind of a quick run through of the information on BrickSeek. Definitely keep an eye out on the deals in the description box below, because I feel like they might be beneficial to you, and as I find more products or as I find more deals, I might even do like a live in store of me trying to find some of them as well. If that is of interest to any of you, let me know for sure in the comments below. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up, and please subscribe if you'd like to see more videos like this. If you have any questions, because I'm sure this is a lot of information to take in at once, then definitely leave me a comment below. Quite happy to get back to any of you guys if you have any questions whatsoever. I'm totally fine to get back to. So yeah, I hope you have enjoyed this video. I hope you've taken some key points away from it, and if you have any questions whatsoever, let me know. Drop me an email as well if you really want to. I'm definitely happy to get back to you that way as well. My email is in my about section as well on my channel. So yeah guys, have a great rest of your day, and I hope to see you very soon. Bye.
Okay, so I just wanted to throw in some of the deals at the very end here, just so that you could use the information that I'm going to put in the description box below, which will include the SKU code for these products, to see if you can then search them in BrickSeek with your local zip code and see if you can find the products that I've personally had success at finding in your local area at super discounted prices as well. So everything that you'll need is going to be in the description box below, just to get you going, just to kind of get you looking at a few deals. This first one is going to be for this HP Chromebook 14-inch laptop, which is what I actually featured in my video. So this is saying that basically it was originally $279 when it was brand new. It looks like it's generally a product that has been discontinued across the board, just because it is even on sale on Amazon new for $190, so it is pretty much a lot lower than it originally cost. So it may be, and I just want to kind of bring a little point to this really here, is that it may be that the UPC code of this product will stay the same. It may be that the packaging of the product may just change slightly, and it can be really, really small things that the manufacturer does, which actually causes a product to go on clearance in the first place. Maybe they're just updating what a certain part of it looks like, maybe a feature on the packaging, something really small like that, which is why the SKU code is really important to us, because the UPC code is kind of the general barcode for the product itself. The SKU code is generally for that specific product in that specific location. So it may be that the SKU code will differ between two products that might look very, very similar to one another, and that's why it's really important that we match up the SKU codes that we've got on BrickSeek to the ones that we have in store by using the Walmart app, so that we can be sure that we have the right product which is on unmarked clearance, or just clearance in general. Just because two products may look so very similar to the eye, but they may very much differ in terms of things that we can't personally see straight away. So this particular laptop, we've put the SKU code and the zip code in, and even at this location that we were using before just to highlight prices, in these particular locations, we still have that super, super low deal that I was getting originally at $69. It looks like in a lot of the places though it is sold out, it is out of stock, or there may be limited stock available. In this particular store here in Saddlebrook, so if you do live near there, it looks like there may still be two in stock at the $69 price for this product. So I'm going to move on now to a different product so that you kind of get an overview of a few different products that you can try out. Again, everything will be in the description box below. This is another product that I wanted to bring to you. This time it is at Target, so I just wanted to mix it up a little bit here. This is the Walker & Company Bevel Rechargeable Electric Trimmer, which actually retails regularly for $200, as you can see there. This doesn't have a SKU code, but like I mentioned at the beginning of the video, this has a code called the DPCI, which again is very similar to the SKU code. It's going to do the same thing for you. So as you can see, in these particular stores, it's been marked down to $99. This one $139. A few stores it is out of stock at this particular zip code, but definitely try your own zip code as well. In my local area, we actually picked one of these up at a Target for $19.95, so considerably less than even the prices that are coming up at these stores in the New Jersey area. So definitely check out your local Target for this one as well. So just changing it up a little bit here, so you've got a little bit more variety of products. This is the gazebo that I was on about in the very beginning of the video, which we managed to pick up for $49. The SKU code is here. Again, it will be in the description box below. And this is the Mainstays 10 by 10 foot steel easy assembly gazebo with netting. As you can see, it's a really gorgeous gazebo, and it originally was $400 at Walmart. At this particular store in Teterboro, it looks like they have limited stock, so they may or may not have it here. I'm just again using this zip code as an example for you. Search in your local area for sure. And the price here is $49. This is definitely one of those unmarked clearance items, which is an amazing value. And this is just one last deal here that I've become aware of recently. I know a number of people have actually been getting better deals than the one I've been able to find in my local area, so definitely check it out in yours. This is on the Halu products in Walmart. Now they do a gorgeous selection of bath bombs and bath products. Now it looks like the bath bombs are actually going on clearance. They are unmarked at the moment as far as I'm aware in most of the Walmarts that I've checked, but I've just done like a general search here for the unicorn bath bombs because they're all in this range. And I can just check on this one in particular. I would kind of have a look at the whole range really, because it depends on the individual item itself, like I've mentioned numerous times. But this particular product here is originally $4, and it looks like it's definitely going on clearance in general because it is, you know, obviously reduced in price at these stores as well. But if you're really lucky, you should start to see these products getting really, really cheap. This store in North Bergen, it looks like they have these for 50 cents each, and they were originally $4 a piece. And I have seen them as low as 10 cents a piece in some people's hauls as well. So definitely check this one out in your local area. Maybe not as much of a bargain if you're after big ticket items, but definitely something that could really be nice as a stocking stuffer, as a little something to add to a birthday present, or just generally if you want to treat yourself. So definitely check this one out as well.